Hello and welcome to the Spiritual Centre. I'm Sonia Parker. In this video, I'll be doing a pick a card reading for the month of October. Thank you for joining me. Hello and welcome to your October reading. Now the decks I'm using today are the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck, and I'm also using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. Now all I'd like you to do is to focus on the three piles of cards that we have on the table. We have pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. And as you focus on these cards, set the intention of what is happening around me in October. What are the energies going to be like? What is it that I need to know? And take a deep breath in. Just take a few moments to concentrate on your breathing so you clear your thoughts. And then feel which number that you are connected to. And I'll leave you a moment to connect. Welcome Group 1 to your pick a card reading for October 2019. And the first card in your reading is going to be the situation that's around you in October. So let's have a look. And the card that we have is the Phoenix, and the words on the card are resurrection and surrender to change. Okay, so the message for your month ahead, and I do sense that lots of you may have had a really rough ride so far this year, and it's almost been relentless. It's almost one thing after another. And just when you pick yourself up, something else happens. And I feel that there's more than one ending this year as well. So I don't know whether that's within relationships, jobs, moving home. There's been new beginnings already so far. But what the Phoenix does is the Phoenix brings a new, different energy, a new beginning that is changes for the better. It's almost as though you've turned a corner now. And if you haven't been experiencing these rough patches this year, then maybe it's just time for you to have an overhaul. Maybe take a look at where changes can be made for the better. Being comfortable with familiar things. And it's not always being about the physical and the mental. This is about being comfortable with your journey, with your spiritual self. But October is all about celebrating the new. And the second card we have in the reading is what you need to do during the month of October. So what do you need to do? And we have the Bnwyfre, and the words are synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. Okay. Now this card is asking you to think about your thoughts and what you say and what you do, because everyone has a reaction. So think about your actions as well. And think about the people that you're going to encounter as you go through the month, because you're going to encounter people that are of like mind, that have a connection to you. You're going to feel that connection. There's going to be a special connection for you, a special meeting this month. And just when you least expect it as well, and not who you might expect it to be. So the magic is going to happen, but you need to be open to that magic as well. So look for the signs around you. Because otherwise I feel you could miss the opportunity as well. But this card is bringing you hope. Hope that these things happen. Brings hope to your desires. Now we only ever see a very small part of a web of life. And everything will be revealed this month. And when it does, you'll realise why certain events have happened as they have this year. I can remember not long ago somebody saying to me that people that we meet and the people that we encounter at work, in our everyday life, we only really get a very small peephole view into who that person is. And I feel that there's going to be somebody that's going to reveal themselves to you, but I feel that you're going to be revealing yourselves to others as well this month. Okay, the final card here from this deck is the final outcome for October. And we have the Spiral Dancer, Circuitous Route and Perception. That's number 4 and that's number 5. Okay, so what does that mean for you? Well, do not think that you're stuck. Do not think that the bad things that have happened or the rough patches are going to continue. Do not think that your life is not moving forward, because it is. And there is a way out of any situation that you may encounter. And remember that life is a forever circle of events, the circle of life, the changing of the seasons. And it's almost as though you're going to be going in a spiral, but it's an upward spiral. And it's spiritual development within that spiral as well. Okay, so what we're going to do with this particular reading is have a clarifier from the tarot deck for each of those cards. So what the situation is for October. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, again, the page is new beginnings, new ideas, especially around work and work situations as well. Okay, and what do you need to do? And we have the Ace of Cups, which is the gift of love, and your final outcome for October. We have, wow, the King of Pentacles. Wow. So that's just about how much transformation is going to take place throughout the month of October. Literally from the page right through to the King. If we think of the page as a teenager or as of a young person, as immaturity, and then we mature to the King, where we've learned all the lessons of that particular deck. This is what's going to happen, but in the middle of that new connection, that special connection, is a gift from the spirit world. It's a love connection. Doesn't always mean that it's a relationship. I always sense this with the Ace of Cups, that it's a gift of a special connection with another. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could well be a relationship, but there will be a special connection for you this month, and you will know it as soon as you feel it. There's so much brightness in the cards with the yellow as well, with the pentacles. And we said everything goes around in a circle, but actually I feel that that upward spiral is going from the page to the King. So whether there's promotion there at work, or there's big strides being moved forward in October. Lots is happening. And it's all in an upward way. And it's almost closure for any rough patches as well. It's almost like there's a turning of the corner with regards to that. Okay, group 1. There you have your pick a card reading for October. If it does resonate with you, let me know in the comments. If you've been going through some rough patches and this can really resonate and October is your turnaround month, please let me know. Please also like and share the video and subscribe to my channel. Bless you for watching, Group 1. I hope you all have a fantastic October. Welcome, Group 2, to your Pick a Card reading for October. The first card in your reading is the situation that's going to be around you in October and the energies that are going to be around you. Okay, so let's see what that card is. And we have the Diamond Dreamer. And the words on the card are material wealth and true prosperity. Very nice. And actually, we have amethyst in the card as well. I'm not sure if you can, how close I can get that. And we've got spirit as well. It's almost gifts coming from the spirit world, I sense, with this card. Okay, so what does this mean for you? Well, the message for your month ahead is to look at your situation and how much power are you giving to your material world and your possessions, your working life. This card is asking you to look at where the wealth is in your life, and also to look at wealth not when you're looking at material possessions and worth. So look at all the other things that you have that you can be grateful for. And sometimes we never get what we truly want, and there is a reason for this. And that's because there's a divine plan in action. Something is being withheld for a reason. So if you feel that something's holding you back from a situation, from a relationship, from a job, or whatever this situation, know that there's a divine intervention there. I also get with this card that it's here to ask you to think about what you truly desire and to remember to be careful what you ask for, because what you ask for, you just might get. So for the month ahead of October, think about your priorities. Think about the things that are most important to you. Is it your home life? Is it relationship, a job, a car? Know that Spirit will guide you to an opportunity with regards to one of those situations. The potential for pure communication is coming as well. And I feel that's a direct link to the spirit world. So for somebody watching this, they will know that spirit are talking to them directly with regards to this situation as well. Okay, so the second card for you for October is the Dragon's Jewel. And the words are inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. Okay. I feel that this really resonates with the first card because it feels as though everything's entwined with the dragons in this card. And this card is about duality, it's about opposites, it's about fear and hate, right and wrong, black and white. And it's also confirming that you may well think you're heading down one road and everything is going that way. But it's almost as though you're going to come across a crossroads and you will be given so many choices. There will be abundance of choices, whether that's people with regards to relationship, whether that's job offers, whether that's family reunions. It's almost as though you'll be spoilt for choice. And that's where you need to make decisions. So think about what you truly desire. What is it that you want? What is it that you need? And remember, if you're torn between two dragons or situations, the one you feed will be the one that wins. So that's really important as well. Okay, the final card is the outcome. And this card is the Sun Dancers with the words joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. And we have a beautiful fairy on here. So we've got an ascended master in the crystal. We've got dragon energy and we've got the elemental energy of the fairies as well. So there's a real mixed bag for October for you. Okay, so the Sun Dancers, the message is clear for October. Whatever you give your thoughts and feelings to, you will manifest. So expect the best to happen this month, and it's really important. Do not have any doubts. Do not even have one little part of you that says, no, it's not going to work. No, it's not going to happen. It won't happen for me. I know it's not going to come true, because that thought will stop it. That thought will put that block of energy in the way. So I always want to say that give thanks in advance for what it is that you desire. Say thank you before you get it. And then watch as it all falls into place for you. Everything is possible and anything is possible. Believe it and leave the rest to divine timing. But have patience. If it doesn't happen overnight, if it doesn't happen within a week, have patience. You've set the intention, you've set the goals, you've set the thoughts, you trust, you believe. And just be prepared to receive as well. Okay, so let's have some clarifiers from the tarot. We'll have 3 clarifiers. Okay, so for the situation in October, we have the 9 of Wands. What do you need to do about it to go along with the dragons? We have the Strength card. How apt. And then we want one more card for the Sun Dancers and your final outcome. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So we have 2 major arcana and 1 minor. Now, with the major arcana, they're the causes of things that happen in our life. And these are the effects. And you can see from the 9 of Wands that he's wounded. He has worked so hard to be where he is right now. And I do believe that too much of your power has been given away. It resonates with this card totally. Too much of your power has been given away to either another person or a situation at work, or there's a situation where you have been taken for granted or are being taken for granted. So how do you deal with it? Well, the Strength card is very similar to the Dragon's Jewel in that you have a young girl putting her hand inside a lion's mouth, behaving in the way that she wouldn't normally behave, stepping outside of the comfort zone, having patience. Patience is a key for October for you. Standing back from a situation and looking at it from a different point of view as well. And having the strength to turn into the animal kingdom. The animal kingdom gives us so much love as well. And of course, the final outcome, what a beautiful card. The Wheel of Fortune. As the wheel of life turns once more, something new comes in. New beginning. And I do feel that this is to do with spiritual growth as well. I sense that the October readings, there's lots of spiritual awakenings and realizations, and that's going to be a key this month. Remember, whatever it is that you wish to manifest, whether that be a relationship, a job, a home, a project, a car, set the visions, set the intentions, and believe that you've already received it. and then just wait for it to happen. It's an exciting month ahead for you. Bless you all for watching Group 2. I hope the reading did resonate. If it does resonate in some way, please let me know in the comments. Please like and share the video, and please subscribe to my channel. Bless you all for watching. I hope you will have a lovely October. Welcome to Group 3 of your Pick a Card reading for October 2019. And the first card is your situation, the situation that's around you in October, the energies that are around you. And the first card that we have, I'll just spread them out, is the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. And the words on the card: selflessness, humility, and conscious action. And it is number 2. Okay. So the message for you this month, I feel that there's some kind of energy block around you. I don't know whether someone is controlling or domineering, and I sense this is either at home or work. But this card is about taking back your own power, being in control of your choices, doing acts of kindness for others as well, but also being in charge of that. And when we do acts of kindness for others, it actually raises our own vibration, actually lifts us to a higher place. Giving service with no expectations in return, it will just raise your vibration. Also, with the energy of this card, I feel you need to write a list, and that list is all the things that you are grateful for right at this moment in time. Every single little thing you can think of. And this is kind of an affirmation that comes with this card, that throughout the month of October, look back at that list frequently and often. If you can, every morning, if you can, every evening, if you can add to that list on a daily basis. And if you can set yourself perhaps that goal that for every day in October, you will write something that you are grateful for and add to your list. And then by the end of October, you'll have 31 things on your list, at least. And if you can't think of anything, sometimes, if we're not in such a good place, we can't think of things that are good to say, then wait till the end of the day and think of something that you're grateful for that happened today. I think that's the message that's coming through with that card. Okay, the second card in the reading is the Eagle King, and the words on the card are the big picture and angelic help. Okay. Better. Okay, so this card is suggesting that you may well not see where you're heading. And this card is asking you to soar above the situation, just as the eagle would fly high. So if you can't see the wood for the trees, then maybe stand back and look at it from a different angle. And I also feel here that it would be a good idea to discuss this situation or whatever's going on in your life with others. It's about getting other viewpoints as well. Sometimes this card signifies a detour as well. And it's almost as though you will get to where you want to be. You will get to your end goal. It's just a longer pathway or a meandering off of that pathway into something else. And you will come back to it. But know that your prayers are being listened to, especially around a relationship. Angelic help is there. So ask your angels to come close. Ask your angels for guidance. And ask your angels to just uplift you, really. I feel that there's upliftment needed in October as well. Okay, the last card is your outcome for the month, and then we'll get 3 tarot cards to go alongside this. And we have the Chess Queen with trust and strategizing. And it's funny that we should have a king and a queen together. And also, for me, this is masculine, feminine, and spiritual energy. The High Lord. I feel that this is bringing balance to mind, body, and spirit. So I feel this is mind, body, and spirit as well. With the card, the Chess Queen, it's actually asking you to ask for help. So if you're unsure of your pathway ahead, if you're unsure of your vision, then the coming month is a time for you to ask for help and guidance from spirit. The divine will listen and the balls will be set in motion. And it may not be an overnight thing. You know that any energy blocks that are around you or situations of conflict will soon be resolved. You have your own goals, you have your own dreams, but alongside them there is a divine plan. So allow spirit to guide you to making the right moves as you go throughout the month. And I do sense strongly that there is a male and female energy relationship-wise here. And I sense with the male side of things, it's almost as though they're not prepared to commit. It's almost as though they want to stand back and look at the situation. And whereas the female's trying to put the plans in place and trying to bring everything together and trying to make it happen. That's how I sense with that. But trust, the Chess Queen is obviously chess, and chess is a game, and it's a game of strategies, as the word states. And this is almost a game that if you play the game right, you will win. In fact, you cannot lose when the Chess Queen shows herself. So knowing that you can't lose going forward, think about what it is that you want to win from this game. And I feel that when we're writing things down that we want to be thankful for, I think there could also be a separate list or a separate page of what you want to manifest. What are your desires? What are your intentions? What do you truly seek? And do that on a separate page as well. Okay, so we are going to be looking for clarity from the tarot for each of the 3 cards we have there. So for the situation of October and the High Lord, can we have a card, please? And we have the Star. Wow, which is the focus card. Okay, the Eagle King. Can we have a card, please? We have another major, which is the Emperor. And we have we've got one that's fallen on the floor. If I can pick it up. And that is the 2 of Wands as the final outcome. Okay, so the focus card, the star card speaks for itself. She's surrounded by stars. There's one big one there, pouring water into water and water onto land. She's not looking at what she's doing. This is really important. Look up, especially with the eagle as well. Look up and see what's happening. Look around you and see what's happening. Open your eyes, and if you can't see the wood from the trees, step back a bit from the situation and keep your focus. Remember, think it, believe it, receive it. I will say it 1,000 times in my readings because it is my favorite quote, and it's a true reflection that you can manifest what you desire. Also, with the Eagle King, we have the Emperor, that figure of strength, that tower of strength, stability and security. And I do sense here that it could well be, whenever I see the Emperor, it's the father figure, and my dad always comes close when that figure appears. And I always sense that I'm reading for somebody that's their father or grandfather is in spirit and is a massive influence to them on here on the earth plane. So know that spirit are guiding you, and know that your prayers are being listened to, and especially around a relationship as well. And okay, with your final outcome, we have the Two of Wands. So the seeds are planted, everything's set down, holding the world in your hands. The seeds just have been planted. If you look, they've actually been secured firmly. They've got new shoots, they've got new beginnings. This is about a month of transformation. This is about unblocking any energies or energy blocks that are around you, and almost freeing yourself to allow the universe to deliver what it is that you need and want going forward. And remember, the most important thing in this reading, the chess queen signifies you winning the situation. You will be successful, you will be triumphant, because the queen never loses when she shows herself. Bless you, Group 3, for listening to the reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments. Please like and share the video, and please subscribe to my channel. I hope you all have a beautiful October. Bless you all.